Hey everybody, happy Monday. Happy Monday, y'all. New start to the week. Decided to hop on here since I did not get on here over the weekend, y'all. I don't know what's going on with my screen. Like everything looks blurry and my camera is clean. I don't know. It's strange. But yes, y'all, welcome everybody. Welcome. I hope everybody is having a great day. I decided to hop on here, do another live talking about AI, affiliate marketing, digital marketing, y'all, and how you can actually turn your phone into income in 2025. So if you are somebody who is looking for ways to make money online, this live is for you. If you are not looking for ways to make money online, then this live is not for you. It's that simple, y'all. If you've never seen me before, never been in my live, my name is Lane, and I teach women how to basically replace their 9 to 5 income. Not meaning you have to quit your job, but basically make another stream of income online and not only depend on the 9 to 5. And then for the people who are like me who don't want to work a 9 to 5, you can most definitely replace your income and some and actually leave your 9 to 5. I wouldn't recommend doing that right away. It does take time sometimes, but it's definitely possible, y'all. The reason why I know that that's possible is simply because I've done it, y'all. It did take me a while. I actually worked a whole year and sold digital products at the same time. And then I quit my 9 to 5. So some people do it sooner, some people do it later, some people don't do it all. If you like your job, then by all means, please stay at your job. The more income, the better, right? But for me, I started this because I realized that I no longer wanted to work for anybody else. Like I was burnt out in the job industry, like working for somebody else, continuing to make them rich while I'm barely getting paid enough money to do the job that I'm doing. So I just knew I figured out that I did not want to work for anybody. So when I went into this, my goal was to eventually one day walk away from my 9 to 5 because I just wanted to be able to create my own schedule and do life how I want to do it, right? That was me. Everybody's not the same. Some people actually want to make extra income, and keep the job. But for me, I got in this space last year, y'all, April of 2024, and ended up being able to quit my job by March of that next year, of this year. So I actually worked and did both. The crazy part is the whole time that I was working my job, I was actually making more money selling digital products for the whole entire year. I just didn't leave right away because I was scared. Like I didn't leave because we think like we have to have these 9 to 5 jobs. We got to stay there. And we really don't, y'all. I quit in March. It's been 5 full months and no regrets at all. And I literally make money online. I built multiple streams of income just from simply starting and learning a new skill. That's it. So that's kind of what I do here. Just teach people how to do this, how to get started, and how to learn this the right way. And how to learn it the right way. Y'all, hold on one second. I gotta figure out why my screen is looking crazy. Cause that is just not me. Like I cannot stand having a dirty screen. See, when I take portrait off, maybe it's portrait. I don't know. Mm. But yes, y'all. So I decided to hop on. If you've already started your journey with digital products or AI or any of that, and you have questions, you can also drop them in the comments, y'all. I'll be more than happy to help. But I'm just kind of here to teach people how they can get started in this space so that they can get to a point where they're able to live the life how they want, right? Who wants to live paycheck to paycheck? I know I didn't. And that was the reason why I learned something new. And I know most people don't, right? So that's kind of what I'll talk about here on this channel. I am going to share my screen in a little bit. I'm just going to wait to see if I get people in here. And then I will. But it's not hard, y'all. It's really not hard at all. People are definitely overcomplicating this process. You just have to be. Am I frozen? Why is my computer doing that? It's like I'm frozen. You just have to be willing to learn a new skill. If you're willing to do that and invest in yourself, you can do this. If somebody is in here, can y'all tell me if y'all can hear me or if I'm frozen? So that way I know if I need to restart this live or not. Again. Yeah, just let me know if you can hear me talking in real time or if I'm frozen on the screen. Yes or no? Okay, thank you, Gemini. I don't know what's up with my MacBook. When I get on this MacBook, it just go crazy. I don't know why. And it only does it on the MacBook. If I go on my iPad or my phone, I have no issue. But yes, y'all, I'm on here kind of answering y'all questions. If y'all got any questions, the people who've already been in this journey, let me know in the chat, y'all. And then I'm also just talking to new people who may want to learn more about digital products, y'all. It's crazy the amount of questions I get, like in my DMs and just on my YouTube shorts, like comments or on my long form videos of people just really not understanding like how the whole selling digital products works. And I don't really know no other way to explain it. I'm just being honest. Cause I feel like I be breaking it down like the simplest that I can. So I think what it is, people not watching all the content. They see one video you make and then they're not going to go watch your other videos so they can understand. But basically, y'all, in the simplest terms, if I do have anybody new joining, digital products, you selling them by promoting them with short videos. Since a digital product is not physical, is usually a digital product is usually something you sell to somebody by a link or by a file that they get, a link or a file. More than likely it's a digital product. And because it's nothing physical that you can show, the only thing that makes it different from selling a physical product is we're using a video to promote. So that's why you see people posting videos. That's why you see my YouTube shorts. Or if you go on my Instagram account, you see a bunch of videos, right? So you're using those videos to essentially promote a digital product, which is probably going to be a course or an ebook. It could be a webinar. It could be anything that you would send to somebody in a link or a file, basically. And you need the video kind of as a placeholder. Honestly, the video also draws attention too, but the most important part of the video is the text that you put on the screen, which is also known as a hook. When you put that text on the screen, which is also your hook, it needs to be good so that somebody wants to know what you're talking about in the caption. And your hook is going to determine whether or not somebody stops to even read your caption, right? And learn about your digital product. And your hook is going to be something pertaining to your target audience. So who it is that you're talking to. So everybody's hooks are not going to look the same. I target mainly women, mainly working women, or just women in general, y'all, that want to make money online. Some people are targeting college students. Some people are targeting older people. Some people are targeting men. Some people are targeting like a certain type of person into a certain thing, maybe fitness, maybe wellness. I don't know, y'all. But depending on who you talk to is going to determine what you put on the screen, because the same thing that would capture the attention of my audience is not going to capture the attention of somebody else's audience if their audience is different, right? If I'm talking to women who are working 9 to 5s and somebody else is talking to men who are doing into fitness, their hook is not going to be the same as my hook, because it's two totally different worlds, right? They can care less what I'm talking about, right? So depending on your hook, your niche, who you're talking to, that's what's going to determine what you put on the screen. And that's all it is. You're hooking the person in, and then you have to give them a reason to want to know more about your product. And how you do that? By explaining to them how it's going to solve a problem that they have. If your product does not solve a problem for them, then more than likely it's not going to sell. So the first thing you have to know is, what problem is your product solving in the first place, right? If you don't know that, then how are you going to expect anybody else to know why they need your product if you don't even know why they need your product? So once you figure out that, it's really easy to promote, y'all. You're just making videos, 6-7 second videos, and you're putting text on the screen targeting that person's pain points, and then the caption is where you're giving them the solution. How is this product going to help them? What is it going to do? What problem are you solving, right? Once you learn how to do that good, and you learn that through the courses that I'll be telling y'all to start with. Once you learn how to do that good through this marketing skills, through your branding, through all the things that you need to know, because digital marketing, y'all, once again, all it is a high income skill. Once you master the skill, you have it forever. You only get better at it. But once you learn how to do that, you can sell anything, because you've learned how to capture a person's attention. You've learned how to show them what the offer is and how is it going to change their life. What is it going to do for them? How their life going to look different? You can't get on there and just talk about the benefits of or the features of the product. Like, the product has this many modules, or the product has this many pages, and all the things about the product, right? People don't give a damn about that. Like, they do, but they don't. You know what I mean? You have to sell what the outcome is going to be. You get what I'm saying? What is the outcome that they can expect? So, for example, for people who are maybe selling to people who are into weight loss or fitness and they health, why do they need that person's product? Whatever it is they selling, 9 times out of 10, it's either going to make them live a healthier life, make their body look better. What is it that they want? So you have to sell that to them, not just the fact that the product has this many pages or this many modules or this many things in it. You have to sell the outcome of what it is they want. For me, I market to mainly women, but I do sell to men. And basically, I'm telling people how to start making money online. So I'm kind of in the wealth niche. I'm teaching women how to start, how to learn the skill so that they can make money, learn it through their branding, through their skills, so that way, once they learn how to make money online, guess what? They cannot be living paycheck to paycheck. They can pay off their credit card debt. They can be at home with their kids more because guess what? Now they're making money and they don't got to be at work full time. Maybe they can go part time. Maybe they can go on vacation now. They ain't been on vacation because they ain't got no extra money, right? Because they live in paycheck to paycheck. Like all of that shit, that's what people care about. Not the fact that the course that I'm talking about got this many modules and this many speakers. You can talk about that, but you see how there's a difference in what you talk about. So you have to show people what is it that they want. That's what you got to show them, how they're going to get it through your product. And once you learn how to do that the right way, you can sell. You can be successful, y'all. You can make money just like me, just like all the other people y'all see doing it. I was a beginner when I got in this. I didn't have no skills. I didn't know shit about digital marketing. I learned because I invested in a course. I was smart enough to invest in my education and buy something that was going to teach me skills. And because that program came with the right to resell, it was my product that I sold. I made money selling it because I learned how to sell it. Did I know how to sell it when I first got it? No, that's the reason I got it, right? And I learned how to sell it through what I was learning in the course. I learned how to position my content, how to show up online, how to build a strong brand. And eventually, guess what? Somebody bought it and I made my first $500. Now, a year later, look, I no longer work a 9 to 5 and I make more money than I've ever made at any 9 to 5. And I only was able to do this because I started somewhere and put in the work. That is just that simple. What do you mean my running store? I don't know what you mean, Muhammad. But yes, that's all you have to do. When I got in this space as a beginner, I started my journey in April of 2024, y'all. In May of 2024, I made 10K. Like as a beginner, my second month. Am I saying everybody gonna have months that fast like that? No. You may make more than me. You may not make any money for a few months. Everybody's journey is going to look different because it's going to depend on your strategy, your effort. Are you going live? What platform you on? Are you faceless? Are you face forward? Like all of those things they matter. And what works for somebody is not going to work for you. No, I'm not going to show you my live earnings. I share my earnings all the time on Instagram. You can go follow, but I'm not going to share my dashboard. That's just something I'm not doing. And I never have. But I share screenshots all the time. But I'm not going to share my store live. You can go back and watch my content, follow my story, see where I started, working a job that I hated, and I no longer work. I pretty much vlog my whole life. And the reason why I no longer work is because I learned how to do digital marketing. So I make income online. But yes. But yep, y'all, anybody can do this. It's not hard. It just takes work. And a lot of people give up. Like I've helped a lot of people start, see success. I've helped a lot of people who got started and made their first few sales. And then some people keep going, some people give up. A lot of the people who started with me made money already, right? What they do after that is up to them. If you're gonna keep going or if you're gonna not go, you know what I mean? Because everybody's determination is different. And not only that, everybody's life circumstances is different. Sometimes life hits people and then they can't show up. But the thing is, if you really want this, you gotta continue to show up. You gotta treat it like a real job. Had I treated this like not a real job, I probably wouldn't be successful. Because I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning, when I started, I had a hard time doing both because remember, I worked my 9 to 5 too. Like I worked for a whole year and sold digital products at the same time. And it was times when I would get off work and I would be like, okay, I don't got no time to show up in my business. I'm tired. Like at this point, I don't want to be in front of nobody's computer. And I've been in front of a work computer all day. But at the end of the day, if I give my job 8 hours a day, 9 hours a day, making my boss rich while I'm getting paid the bare minimum, I can at least get off work and give my business 2-3 hours a day if I wanted to work. And that's the mindset that I had. And that's what I did. And guess what? Guess I no longer work at that job because I quit. You see what I'm saying? And it came from me putting in work. It's just that simple. That's what it came from. And now I've built multiple streams of income. If you're smart in this business and you learn digital marketing and you start making money, you should be investing in other things, right? So that you can build other streams of income. There's no reason why you get in this and then you go broke. You should be, especially if you get to the point where you're making 20, 30K a month. I know a lot of people who make 30, 40, 50, 60K a month, not a year, y'all. Not a year. And at that point, you should have already been investing in other things. You can invest in real estate. You can get rent house. You can do Airbnb. So many other things you can do, y'all. And that's how people are out here winning because they smart. They selling digital products. Once they make a certain amount of money, they investing in other things. So they got this stream of income, that stream of income, this stream of income. They ain't going back to work for nobody else. They don't need to, right? Same thing I'm doing. I'm not going back to work for nobody else, no matter what, y'all, because I've learned too many things online and too many ways to make money. It just takes time to master them all. You master one, you move on to the next. Master it, move on to the next. And you can do them all because you're doing it online. You're not stuck at somebody's job working. But it all starts with you starting somewhere. Like I tell y'all all the time, I started with a course called UBC. Do I feel like you have to start with that course? Absolutely not. I always say that. I just like to tell people my journey and how I got in this and how I learned. I learned with UBC, Ultimate Branding Course. I did it on payments. I bought it from a complete stranger online through Klarna or Afterpay. I never remember which one. And I learned from that course. That was my very first digital product too. I had no digital products. I was new. So I learned from the same exact course that I sold. I sold that same course, teaching other people how to start. And one day I was working my 9 to 5 that I hate. And guess what? I made money. Somebody bought the course for me. It's a $500 course. I made $500 just like that. The next thing I know, the next couple days, I sold it again. That's $1,000 I made already just from 2 people. And at this point, I've sold it so many times. I told y'all that second month in May, I ended up with earnings of $10,000. And every time I think about it, I'm like, dang, how did that happen? I was just showing up. I was posting every day. I was being consistent, y'all. I was being consistent. And every month going forward after that second month, I consistently made more money from selling digital products than I was making from my 9 to 5 job. I just chose to stay working because I was so scared to leave, right? Because they have us thinking like we have to work with somebody else for the rest of our life, and we don't. We really don't. Some people will work for somebody else for the rest of their life because that's just what they're destined to do. Some people don't have the determination. Some people happy working for other people. There's nothing wrong with it, especially if you got good benefits, you make good money. But for some of us, that's not it. Like, it's not my goal to work until I'm 65 and then retire and try to live the little bit of my life after that. No, I want to be living life now and working at the same time. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I don't have to ask for time off. I don't got to take vacation. Baby, I can go and work from wherever I want to work. So when somebody say going on a trip, let's go. I don't got to go ask nobody and get the time and do all these different things because I can literally work from my phone. I can do my job from wherever I'm at. That's the crazy part, y'all. I can make money in my sleep. Some days I wake up and people bought overnight. That's passive income. It's passive, but it's not really passive because I had to put in work, right? They probably saw my content that I posted last week or the day before. But the thing about it is the fact that people can buy something from you and you sleep and you wake up to money before you even start your day, y'all, that's the goals. Like, that's what you want to be able to do on top of your 9 to 5, because why not? Who don't want that? And I learned how to do this, y'all. And like I said, I started with UBC. You don't have to start there. I just always recommend for beginners to start somewhere that's smart, something that's going to teach you and going to teach you branding. The branding side of it is important because that's how you stand out online. That's how people end up buying from you because it's based on you. If they like you, they buy from you. We don't just buy from random people most of the time. It's something about their content we like. It's something about your content and the way it makes them feel. It's something about your life that they relate to. It's something, y'all. And all of that is a part of building a strong brand. When you learn how to build a strong brand online, you learn how to stand out. You learn how to attract the people who are meant for you. So I always say start with UBC. If you don't want to start with UBC, I always tell y'all to start with Brand You, which is another branding program that's powered by AI that makes it easier for you to even build your brand faster with the help of AI. So those are the 2 ways that I tell people to start, because not only are you learning the skills, you learning the branding part of it. And then if you want to be an affiliate for these products, you can. If you don't want to be, then don't. You don't have to be. You using them for the foundation, for the skills that you need to sell. If you want to go off and sell something else, maybe you created something, maybe you did this, maybe you did that, and you have other products you want to sell. Guess what? Guess how you're going to sell them? Sell them. Guess how you're going to learn how to sell them? Through those branding courses, because that's what they're teaching you, how to show up online and how to actually get people to buy from you, how to learn how the mind works when it comes to people and why they buy, what triggers them to buy. So that's how I always tell people to start. It's up to the person if they choose to start, and if they don't, it's really up to them. I'm only here to provide the information. Whether or not you do it or not is up to you. I do these lives. I literally do these lives multiple times a week, and then I post content mainly on Instagram promoting digital products, and then sometimes in my YouTube shorts. And that's pretty much it, y'all. That's it. I probably post on Instagram like 2 to 3 times a day. 2 to 3 times a day. But let me know if anybody in here has questions about anything. I can share my screen, y'all, and show y'all Brand You in just a minute, just to show y'all what it looks like. All of the courses that I promote, which is just those 2, and they're completely different, y'all. 2 completely different things, are hosted on the school platform. It's also an app, so you can also access it on the phone. It's self-paced. It's lifetime access. There's no monthly memberships. You know, once you get in, you're in. And that's the good thing about these programs. It's not like they're charging you a monthly fee or charging you for the new information that they add. That's not the case. And that's the good thing about it, because it's changing all the time. Like anytime stuff changes in the industry or there's new information they can give us, guess what? You getting it for free once you in there. That's kind of how it works. And in my opinion, why not be an affiliate? If you buy it and you spend your money on it, at least sell it once, make your money back. And now every time you sell it, you making profit. You don't got to go back and rebuy the same product over and over and over like physical products. There's no inventory, y'all. That's why digital products are so good, because there's no inventory. There's no shipping. You don't have to go buy the stuff again. Once you buy whatever it is you're going to sell, you buy it once and you sell it over and over because it's digital. So it has a high profit margin, no matter what kind of product you sell, as long as if it's digital. But let me know if I got any questions so far. Any questions? Any questions? But my I'm gonna share my screen real quick before I get off of here, y'all, just so y'all can see Brand You and what it looks like. They do add new modules every week. Hopefully y'all can see my screen. It's not black. If somebody's in here, can you tell me if you can see my screen or if it's black? But yeah, this is one of the things I like about Brand You, the fact that they add the new stuff still. Usually it's like 5 modules every week. You can see it. All right, thank you, Gemini. But yeah, usually it's like 5 modules every week. I think they just announced they're about to add something else, but I'm not sure. So don't let me get to saying it. But this is what it looks like. Brand You, like I said, it's a branding course, teaching you branding, teaching you about the mind, how to think, how to shift your mindset. If you don't think mindset is important, you already messing up, because that's probably the most important part. Because if you don't think that you can make money doing this just like I did, just like all these other people did, then you already behind. That's the first thing. You have to really truly understand that you can do this too. So basically how to rewire your mind. Right here, it's teaching you about how to build a magnetic brand. This is your AI bots right here to help you build your brand faster. How to master your message and define your voice is in the language arts. Right here, you have use AI to say the things that attract, engage, and convert clients. So it's telling you how to use AI to help you on what to say. You got Canva, you got a content calendar in here. Use AI to create a month's worth of content in minutes. You also have ManyChat secrets. This is like your auto DM. You got to team up with AI to write words that connect and convert. So this is what I mean by Brand You has AI included. So you're not doing this from scratch. You literally can use an AI bot to help you with this stuff. Right here, you can build a bot that speaks your voice, answers your leads, and sells your stuff for you. So it's teaching you how to do that. This is a module for men. Learn branding as a man in digital marketing. Unlock your brand's bold alter ego. You have threads. If you want to be on threads, they're teaching you how to create good threads. Audiogram. This is like teaching you how to create branded images. Etsy. Etsy is a way that you can sell digital products too. So they have that in here. They have email marketing. That's what this one teaches you. TikTok was just recently added. They have 2 TikTok modules teaching you all about TikTok, how to grow your following, how to make sales over there. Right here is a quote boss curriculum. Learn how to turn your quote page into a magnetic brand. So basically those quote pages y'all see, you can learn how to make money from those pages just by posting quotes. Pinterest. Pinterest is another place that you can sell digital products. So this is teaching you how to create, y'all just got sidetracked, how to create good pins so that you can actually sell through Pinterest. And then this is just discounts and tools. And then I think something new is fixing to be added to this. I'm not sure what it is, but so far this is what's in here, y'all. Amazing course. It's an amazing way for beginners to start. Every time you resell brand new, if you do choose to be an affiliate, you're earning 80%, which is super, super high when it comes to an affiliate. And then you also have access to a community, y'all. So not only do you get this classroom section, you also get this section where you are in a community where you can always get support, ask questions, and all of that. Oh no, that's the old modules. But yes, y'all, so this is what it looks like. As you can see, people are kind of like either sharing their wins or asking questions or just putting positive stuff up here. This person said they just had one of the most rewarding moments ever. A student of mine made her first sale through the brand new course strategy. It was an $891 offer. Y'all, that's good. They went from feeling stuck, doubting their concept, second guessing their niche, to confidently showing up, applying the lessons, and getting paid. So that's another example. Let me see if I can find any more testimonials in here. This person made their first brand new sale on July 10th. And then you just got people announcing that they're new to the course. Affirmations in here. Some people drop affirmations. Another person made their first sale with brand new. This person made 10 sales with brand new. Then you have people also sharing like their avatar, like their AI twin in here too. Even though they didn't build it in here, they're still sharing it with people. This person right here made their first sale today. A lot of people who hadn't made sales at all, who've been doing this for months, were stuck. And when they got brand new, they were able to finally like start making sales simply because it teaches you what it is that you're missing. Somebody said they hit 5 sales today, sticking to the strategy they learned. But yep, y'all, that's just some testimonials that are in here. I'm not going to go through and try to find them all. This person made 1,700, 11 sales. But just to show y'all that people are actually in here, they're happy, they're learning, they're selling. Some people are being an affiliate, some people selling other products. This person made 20 sales. But yeah, that's just to show y'all what's possible. It's definitely possible. Same way it's possible for them, possible for me, possible for you, y'all. It's that simple. When you join brand new or UBC under me when I'm on live, y'all, I also gift you Phase 4 AI. So I always like to bring that up when I'm on live, just in case anybody is interested in brand new or UBC. If you are interested in starting like that as a beginner, I feel like it's the perfect place to start, no matter which one you choose. And then Phase 4 AI is the AI twin community. If you do want to do an AI twin, you can. That's how you learn how to do it, through Phase 4 AI. That community is $197. It will be $197 on the 7th, on Thursday. But I'm actually gifting you that for free, buying it for you whenever you join brand new or UBC when I'm on live only, y'all. And like I said, that's the community that teaches you how to clone yourself. So that way you don't have to show up on camera every day, all day. And even if you're not into AI, y'all, right now that's what's working and you making money from it. So why not, right? Like at the end of the day, I have been making more consistent sales simply because I'm using an AI twin. I don't know what it is about it. I think people are just amazed at the fact that you can have an AI twin and you can create a whole scene, a whole outfit, and a whole person that looks like you without you actually having to get up and get on camera and make it do a talking, make it move, So right now, that's what's working, y'all. AI ain't going nowhere. So if it's making money, why would you not jump on that too? You know what I mean? Why not? I mean, I'm just saying, if you're not into AI, then by all means, you can still show up on camera. But the thing is, you can always have AI twin for the days you don't want to. And like I said, that's Face Forward AI. It's also a program that's hosted on this same kind of platform. But like I said, when you start as a beginner or as somebody who's just been stuck with Brand New or UBC, I actually buy that community for you. So that way you have that community too. And the good thing about that is it's also an affiliate. So you can also refer people to your link who want to know how you made your twin. And guess what? Every time they buy, you making 70% commission. So it's a win-win, honestly. I always tell y'all when I first started, I had no intentions on selling Face Forward AI at all. Like I literally got it because I needed to know how to do my twin. I was seeing all these people with these twins, and I was just like, I need to figure this out. And I got Face Forward AI so that I can do my own. And then in the midst of me doing my own and posting, a lot of people was reaching out to me asking me like, dang, how did you do that? How did you do that? So I ended up putting Face Forward AI in my store so that I can refer people over there when they were asking me. And they wasn't just asking, y'all, people was joining because they wanted to learn how to clone themselves. So I was making commission from that. I was making 70% commission. So why not, right? That's the same thing you can do. Same exact thing. How long is your deal going to last for? Which one, Gemini, for joining Brand New or UBC and getting Face Forward AI? So that's something I do when I'm on live as a live promo sometimes, because that's the only way I can control it. I don't want people to think like, oh, when they come across the live and it's been 2 months from now, like I'm still doing it, So when I'm on live and you hear me talking about it, I'm doing it in the moment. Now I don't know how long I'm gonna keep doing it on live, if that's what you're asking. But like right now, it's only an active deal when I'm on live. Like if you join when I'm on the live, if that makes sense. So you can always reach out to me if you do decide and ask me, and that way I'll be able to tell you. Brand New and AI, yes, yep, yeah. But I do it as an incentive for the people who are on live and actually ready to like make moves and start, y'all. And not only that, on top of that, you getting help from me when you join. So when you join Brand New or UBC, I'm here to coach you for free, y'all. And coaching ain't easy, just to let y'all know. And coaching ain't cheap, just to let y'all know. I don't know if y'all ever come across those pages where people are charging like thousands of dollars for coaching. Baby, it's worth it because it takes a lot of time trying to coach somebody, right? But whenever you join when I'm on live only, I keep having to reiterate that, y'all, because y'all will be surprised how people don't listen. But whenever you join when I'm on live, I'm here to coach y'all for free, y'all. You got a win-win-win because you're getting Brand New, you're getting UBC, depending on which one you choose, and I'm buying Face Forward AI for you. So you get the AI twin community. Both of those products can be resold. If you choose to resell them, you can earn commission. You can have everything you need to be successful, honestly. How to learn the avatar? Face Forward AI. That's the program. Face Forward AI, y'all. Anybody that's just interested in the AI twin and learning how to clone yourself, and that's all you want, I would recommend joining now because it is on sale for $50 off. They have it on sale. I don't control that price. Like I said, I'm an affiliate for the program, but it's on sale for only $141 right now. And that's temporary, y'all. So if you do want the Face Forward AI and you've been looking into learning how to clone yourself and that's all you really need, then I would say join that as soon as possible while you're getting a discounted price, because it is going to be $197 once it changes. That's in my bio, y'all. Everything I'm talking about is linked in my bio. If you go to my bio, you'll see Face Forward AI. You'll also see Brand New. You'll also see UBC. All of them. Dang, did I just delete the wrong message? Yes, I did. But Face Forward AI, y'all, is pretty much viral, if you ask me, because everybody is wanting to know about Face Forward AI. And I see why, y'all, because the AI twin stuff is pretty much taking over. And if you build your AI twin right, y'all, sometimes you don't even know that it's AI. I'm just being honest. If you do a good video, like sometimes you don't even know that it's AI. Sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't. It really just depends. It really just depends, y'all. But yes, y'all, let me know if I got anybody else that is interested. Anybody else that has questions? Do I have anybody interested in brand you, y'all? I can bring it. I can share it again if I need to. Any other questions, y'all? Do y'all want to see Face Forward AI? Do y'all want me to share that real quick for the people who've never seen like how the course looks for the AI twin community? Anybody else? But this program that I'm in right now for the people who just joined the live is brand new, y'all. This is how it looks. These are the modules. This program is taught by somebody who is basically big in branding. She does branding for like some of the other major courses. So she ended up making her own course teaching people all about branding and why it's important when it comes to selling anything, not just digital products, but physical products too, y'all. And I'm not gonna lie, this is a good program. And y'all know I started with UBC. I had everything I needed. I had already quit my job. I was already making money. I still invested in brand new. That's an example of continuing to invest in your knowledge. You don't have to continue like buying, but if you see something that may help you, sometimes you're gonna invest in it. And then if I truly believe in it, that's the only way I'm gonna resell it, y'all. I have a lot of products. Y'all don't see me talk about all of them because I don't resell all of them. Some of them is just for me and my learning. This one, I feel like beginners could use it, and it's a lower price point than UBC, right? It's only $297 to join brand new, which I feel like is very reasonable for the amount of information that you learn when it comes to branding. You joining brand new for only $297, and then you getting Face Forward AI for free, which is a $197 program. Like that's a win-win because you not having to buy both like I did. And some people buy both. It just falls that way. It just depends. I ended up buying both. I bought both individually. I'm not mad about it, y'all. You truly gotta believe and know in your mind and in your heart you're gonna make your money back. You're gonna make this work, right? You have to, because if not, who else gonna believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? That's the best way I can explain it. Who else gonna believe in you if you don't really, really believe in yourself? If y'all got questions, like just reach out, especially if you bought something from me, just reach out to me. I don't mind trying to help where I can. But if you don't ask, then I don't know. You know what I mean? Some people don't need help. Some people do. But you definitely gotta ask, because some people do take off and just do it on their own. And then some people need help. And I get it, right? I definitely get it. But let me know once again if there's any last minute questions from anybody, y'all. This, like I said, is brand new. When you join brand new, you get Face Forward AI on me when I'm on live only. When I'm on the live, y'all, on the live. So if you are interested, let me know before I get off of here. You're also getting coaching if you need coaching from me without having to pay for it, y'all. Face Forward AI, since I am talking about it. Let me see. So that way you know exactly what you get for free. You can see it for the people who may not have seen it. Let me know when y'all can see my screen again. Face Forward AI looks a little different because they changed the module covers. They changed the style of the course, basically. Content is the same. They just changed the colors and the theme. Can y'all see my screen? Yes, no, maybe. Why is it about to rain again? Oh, this weather in Texas is insane. You can see it. Thank you. This is Face Forward AI, y'all. The AI twin community. This is how I learned how to create my twin, make her move, make her talk, y'all. I literally do not show up on Instagram no more. I just got lazy. On Instagram, if you go to my Instagram for the last 60 days, all that content is AI, baby. That is not me. That's my twin doing all the work. I'm just posting the content. And when I tell you, it has made my life easier when it comes to promoting digital products. Like, I still show up over here on live, but like for IG, no. But this is the AI twin community. It looks the same as the other one because it's hosted on that same kind of platform. That's what I like about this, because you can literally hit these little arrows and toggle between the stuff you've bought. If you got UBC, if you got brand new, if you got Face Forward AI, they all going to show up right here in the same platform. You can bring this up on your phone. Pretty much these are the modules. If you want to be an affiliate, y'all, they break it down. So simple. Come here. It tells you how to sign up for your affiliate link and how to set it up, whether you use StanStore or Beacons. Very beginner friendly. Also, you got the legal stuff. You want to read this. They give you an affiliate strategy for beginners. This is all the promo stuff. If you do want to be an affiliate, and you should, they're giving you like a story sequence that you can use in your stories. They give you a free sneak peek that you can download and put in your store so people can download the free sneak peek for free. It's a way for you to get leads. And then you have an email sequence that they give you too if you want to send out emails promoting this to like the people that get on your email list. This module is brand new, y'all, and I'm already in love with this module. So they added this to Face Forward AI. So not only can you come over here now and build a twin, you can literally learn how to grow and sell on Instagram, because they got this lady to come over here and do this module who grew her Instagram super fast. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, she giving all the tips and tricks on how to grow on Instagram fast. And like, I don't want to say fast, but how to grow. Basically telling you what to do and what worked and what didn't work. And as y'all can see, I only watched 24% yesterday, and I got to finish it. But the little 24% that I watched, y'all, I already implemented one of the strategies. And why, when I implemented one of the strategies on Instagram, that post that I made after implementing the strategy got like 3,000 views right away. Y'all haven't had none of my posts get 3,000 views right away. As a matter of fact, I haven't had any of my posts in the last 30 days or more get over 2,000. So I know what she's talking about. Got to be gold, because I implemented one thing, and the very first video I posted after implementing, like I said, is at 4K now. Got 3K within like 30 minutes. And I'm like, okay. So you can get in here, learn a twin, and learn how to grow your Instagram account using these secret hacks and these secret strategies. Another example of getting a program that's giving you lifetime access, and then also adding stuff, y'all. So this, like I said, was just added. So even though this is an AI twin community, she still adds to this course. So that's the good thing about these programs. You're getting a one-time fee to get in here, lifetime access, and you mean to tell me I can get all the new stuff that's getting added? Like, I don't think y'all get it. Like that's helping me. Baby, I'm stuck on Instagram. I'm making money, but baby, my growth is like stagnant right now. And to follow her strategy and already see growth from it, I know she knows what she's talking about. Now I just need to plant my ass down still somewhere and watch the rest and watch the rest of the module at this point. Hey, Alicia. Right. She awesome, right? Even Alicia got it, and she said the same thing, that it happened to her on one of her reels after implementing the strategy. And I'm just like, okay, Miss Laura know what she's talking about. I'm just saying, y'all. So that's the kind of value you get, y'all. Like I said, this is Face Forward AI. This is for the people who want to learn how to build a twin, and now who want to learn how to grow on Instagram, basically, because that module was added in here. But it tells you how to get started. This is how to create your twin, or how to clone, how to do text, so how to write text out and then get an image that you want, how to do image to image. So this is teaching you how to take somebody else's inspiration image and then put your face in it and have the same background and all of that. This one is teaching you how to go from image to video. This one is prompting. This one is UGC. I don't know if that is, but when you're promoting a brand's products and they want you to use their product in a video, she done taught you how to use your AI twin to promote these products, y'all. You ain't even got to get up and comb your hair. You can literally let your AI twin promote the product for the brand. As long as you make it look natural, you can do it. She added this recently, singing. So now she's teaching us how to make them sing and dance. This is the talking module. Is giving you, and what I like about this is these different modules, they teach you multiple ways, so you can choose which way you like best. So it's no one way or one method, if that makes sense. Multi-twin images. So if you want to get in a video with another twin, she's showing you how to do it. Branded content, so how to put your brand logo and like all your branded images inside of your videos. You have Canva AI. You have branded high quality mini movies. So if you want to do like those mini day in the lives and stuff like that, but you want to use a twin, this is what this is. And how to create your own bot, y'all. You can create your own bot too. And then you got common questions and support. And then this other stuff is a little different. And they do weekly calls here. So you can hop on a Zoom call with the creator every week, and she answering questions and helping even more. So that's how Phase 4 AI looks. Phase 4 AI, like I said, if you just want the AI twin community by itself, I highly recommend getting it now because it's $50 off, y'all. Only $141, and it will be $197 soon. So that's $50 off. And then even with this community, with this classroom, you still get the community. Same thing, y'all. You can come over here and ask questions. She has a lot of people in here, a lot of admins, so you can ask a question and get your question answered the same day. If you having questions like this person was setting up or anything, you can come ask and get support. That's another thing I like about this community too. And then I can show y'all some of the testimonials too, so y'all can see. Y'all, I'm not making this up. This person right here, 24 sales, so they made $2,700. My first lead, this person got their first lead. Somebody else, first FFAI sale. And then you can see people are sharing like their twins and their videos. Their first 4-figure month, 1,700 views in less than 24 hours. Somebody's first reel hit 1K. Somebody shared their first moving avatar. Somebody else, I don't know how much that is, but 3,000 is what I see. But I can tell that's a different currency. But yeah, somebody else just announcing they made their first twin, 24,000 views. But as y'all can see, people are happy here and obsessed with their twin. Just so y'all can see, this person made almost 7,000. They sold it 82 times. Okay. So you can literally build twin and be an affiliate for this program only if you wanted to. Third sale, 43 sales. First sale, first AI video. So it's a positive community as well. This person made almost $5,000 on a new IG and a new Facebook account. 11 sales in 24 days. Purchased Phase 4 AI on June 19th at 8 p.m. and made over $800. It's not about the money. It's the fact that I'm having fun creating content. Exactly. That's what I love about it too. Of course, making money is good, but the fact that you can have fun creating the content, and all of this, y'all, is AI twin. This is AI images. AI, y'all. Ain't that crazy? But that's what this program teaches you. This person made their second sale in 4 days. Another person, first sale, 24 sales in 24 hours. That's crazy. 24 sales in 24 hours. But I think y'all kind of get the point. I just like to show testimonials. Almost 5,000. That's 39 sales. So 43 from Phase 4 AI, and then the Selly bot, they sold 39 times at almost 2,000. First sale. So that's an example of Phase 4 AI. If anybody was interested and want to know more about it. But yeah, let me know in the chat if I have any questions on anything I went over, y'all. Let me know in the chats. Do I have any questions? Ouch. Any more questions? Like I said, y'all, Phase 4 AI is on sale until August 7th. I forgot the time though. What's the time? August 7th. I want to say 10 a.m. Central. But if you want Phase 4 AI alone, definitely join while you get enough sale price. All right.